Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited because I am collaborating with 3 other wonderful YouTubers. I am collaborating with Angela Van Rose. She is my Italian beauty. She is my House of Sillage lover, just like me, as well as just luxury brands in general. And she does amazing reviews, and I always love it because she lives in Milan and she can get some of these new kind of holiday launches a little quicker than we can in the States. So I love watching her videos for a little sneak peek, and she's always just so thorough and just such a wonderful person inside and out. And then we've got the Allison Chase, and she is my sweet little Canadian friend, and she is amazing, you guys. She is a Chanel lover as well as just all luxury beauty, as well as she does these really cool beauty history videos that I just really enjoy. You get to learn a lot of the behind the scenes from certain brands, so I just love that. And then of course we have got Grace from Everyday Edit. We are like 2 little peas in a pod. We often like the same kind of products, but we do have 2 different kind of skin types and tones. So I absolutely love watching all of Grace's thorough reviews. All 3 of these ladies are just amazing, and I'm going to leave all of their information below in the description box. So what we're going to be doing today is sharing our luxury summer favorites. One of the things that we noticed is that we do tend to buy a lot of makeup, but we also need to share some of the trieds and true makeup that we have loved, and we kind of picked the block from May to August. So we went through our kind of favorites of the summer and picked those out. I cannot wait to watch their videos. We are a little worried that there might be some overlapping because many of us like similar things, but we all have different skin tones and types, and we just thought it would be kind of fun to share our summer favorites, tried and trues that we are still using to this day. So if you're interested in seeing my luxury summer favorites, then let's go ahead and dive. Okay guys, I have got a lot of summer makeup here. Some of these are new launches and some of these are just new to me discoveries. So I went back through my videos and I kind of selectively picked out those things that I just think have been amazing, that I'm still using to this day. And I kind of narrowed this down to certain categories to kind of keep this little bit comprehensive. I'm not going to go into huge detail because then this will be like a 50-minute to an hour-long video, and I know you don't want to see that. So when I think of summer favorites, this is not new, but I think of SPF, and I just wanted to say, yes, indeed, I tried some other ones, but this still is my holy grail, and that is the Glow Skin Beauty Solar Shade SPF 50. This is the calming kind of SPF, and I just love it, you guys. So this is #1, still favorite, and it's still my holy grail. Now, I did try the new Color Science, and that is the Sunforgettable Total Protection Face Shield Glow, and this is in 50. This again is both of these are physical sunscreens, not chemical, and that's just because my skin does a lot better with those, but I do really enjoy this glow. And so what I have been doing is I've been mixing in just a teeny bit of the glow into my Glow Beauty Solar Shade SPF 50, because this guy is going to give you just what it says, a little bit of a glowy base. So I don't tend to wear a lot of like designated primers on my skin because I consider my SPF my last step, and this is something that I would kind of consider as my primer before I put foundation on. So these are my 2 favorites from the summer. Just love them. And again, this is a really beautiful kind of glowy SPF that I feel like is going to be great for year round, as you want to kind of have your skin have a little bit of a lift and glow even in the winter months. Okay, for foundations, I have three here that I want to give a shout out to, and that is Giorgio Armani Neo Nude. You guys, this is a fantastic kind of tinted moisturizer. It is true to skin natural glow foundation. I really enjoy this one. It does not have fragrance in it. It's like one of the nice kind of tinted moisturizers, and I just found it to be kind of a go-to for summer, easy kind of makeup. And again, I would wear this year round, but out of all the tinted kind of moisturizers I tried this summer, I have to say I really enjoy this Giorgio Armani Neo Nude True Skin Natural Glow Foundation. Now, another foundation that was launched recently was the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. And again, I'm someone who has more mature dry skin, so I don't tend to look for those kind of matte foundations, but I fell in love with this Tom Ford one. You guys, this one really is fantastic. It is not matte in my estimation. I actually felt like it gave my skin a little bit of natural glow. It works fantastic in the humidity, and I just thought this was a winner. So Traceless Soft Matte Foundation is a yes, and I think it's going to be great year round. And then this has been my newest one, kind of clumping it into summer launches, and it is the Chanel. This is the La Beige. This is their Healthy Glow Foundation, hydration and long wear. So they reformulated this one. It does not have SPF, and I just love this, you guys. I'm wearing it today. It gives you a nice healthy glow, feels super light on the skin, and I just have really found this to be a fantastic kind of standout foundation for myself. For powders, I do have to give a shout out to the Gucci powder. I did have to purchase this off of the Selfridges website, but you guys, I really love this powder. This is described as a kind of matte kind of powder, but I find it just to have a really beautiful finish on the skin. Gives me a little extra coverage when I'm wearing kind of lighter foundations, but I definitely need just a smidge more of coverage. I find this to be a fantastic powder. On the more glowy side, I have two powders. One of them is new to me, and this is the Neo Nude Fusion Powder. You guys, I loved pairing the Neo Nude foundation with this Neo Nude powder. I just thought it gave my skin a really nice glow. This does have a little bit more color in it, so you could even use this as a little bit of a bronzer, but I just have really enjoyed this kind of glowy powder. It's not too much, and it really paired well with the Neo Nude foundation. Another glowy powder that I love is the Hourglass, and this is their Ambient Infinity powder. And you guys, this was a winner right off the bat. I love all the Hourglass powders. I find them to be super amazing for people that have more mature skin. They don't fall into any lines and crevices, and they just kind of give you a little bit of an ethereal look. And this new Ambient Infinity powder is just that. It's going to be like the perfect way to finish off your face. It's going to kind of give you a nice little blurring effect, as well as a nice little natural glow. So really, really love this from Hourglass. So for concealers, guys, I have two of them. These are not exactly launched during the summer, but two that I really enjoyed, and that is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, as well as the Dior Forever Skin Correct. And both of these can be used all over your face. Like, you can just use these for quick and easy kind of days where you don't want to put on foundation. And I really have to say, really enjoy both of these concealers. Okay, summer was all about bronzers, and yes, I did go down the rabbit hole just a bit. So I'm quickly gonna run through some of my favorite bronzers. Chanel came out with a new version of their classic, and this is the La Beige Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. And you guys, I love this stuff. So this has been This has been a favorite all summer long, and I love to use this year round. So during the summer months, there'd be days I would just wear this, but there would also be days where I would put this down to get a little bit more of a natural glow, and then I would put a powder bronzer on top to really bring up that kind of golden goddess look. So really love this for cream bronzer. Charlotte Tilbury finally came out with a powder bronzer, and I really love this one. I picked it up in the shade medium. This is the airbrush bronzer. So fantastic. I also love the little kabuki brush that you could purchase with it, and I would tell you this was a definite winner. I just love the formulation, really natural looking, and I think this will be a great one to wear year round. Then Gucci stepped up, and they also came out with a bronzer, and this is the shade number 2. And number 2, interestingly, is a little bit darker than shade number 3, and I just really like this. As you guys know, my favorite bronzers ever are from Chantecaille, and I love the Chantecaille Real Bronze in Goa. This is just like my ultimate favorite. I really enjoy this, and as you can see, they are enough different, but they both have a really cool kind of formulation where it's a little bit gel infused, so it just looks so natural on the skin. So I love those. And then I did pick up Serena. So Serena is the other color in the Real Bronze, and here is the difference. So Serena is a little bit more golden, whereas Goa is going to be more red cocoa toned. And I feel like this is going to be perfect for year round. So love the Chantecaille Real Bronze bronzers. These are just my ultimate favorite. So lots of good bronzers to pick from here. Okay, blush. I suspect this might be an overlap area because I think all 3 of us loved the launch from Chantecaille. These are their Radiance Chic Cheek and Highlighting Duos. I have it in the Whale Shark over here, which is the rose shade, as well as the Manta Ray, and this is the coral shade here. You guys, these are just gorgeous. I've been wearing these all summer long into the fall, and I just love the texture and the beauty of these. So they just, again, really nice pigmentation. And then the highlight is just perfect. It's not too over the top for myself. So I'm kind of putting these also in the highlighter category because I love the fact that these are just a duo, easy to use. This gives me more of a little beachy kind of coral tan look, and then this kind of rose is just super pretty with this really kind of champagne colored highlighter. I just love these, and again, I think the formula is fantastic. So those were a definite win in the blush category. Then more recently, I did pick up the limited edition blush. This is the Chanel blush, and this one is in rose bronze. You guys, I love this. This is just a perfect kind of neutral blush. Again, it explains exactly what it is. It's a rosy kind of bronze, and it is what I'm wearing today, and I just think it is beautiful. So they had a couple of other of these blushes that were limited edition. I know that Allison did a really great review on these limited edition blushes, but I really have to say love, love, love. So that is in the blush kind of highlighting category. And then we've got a lot of eyeshadow options. So I do have to say this seems to have been a theme all summer long. I'm going to start with the launch from Tom Ford. My goodness. You guys, I'm so sorry. I have fingerprints all over all my makeup, but that means that I actually use it. But I'm going to start with the Tom Ford. These are the palettes that they launched, and I have to tell you, I'm in love with this Moonlit Violet. This is the Intensity 2, and I just love this whole shade range here. This bronzer was fantastic as well as highlighter. So this is a full face palette, but I cannot give kudos enough for Moonlit Violet. So happy to have this in my collection. And I also feel like once I am able to travel a little bit more, this is going to be my go-to because I just find these shades to be really wearable. The violet kind of tones in here look fantastic with hazel kind of green eyes. So really love this launch and glad that I was able to get my hands on that. Another fantastic palette, you guys, is from Wayne Goss. So gorgeous. I really love this Imperial Topaz. I included it in my favorites from last month, but I have to tell you, this is a go-to. My daughter also loves it. So it's getting a lot of use, and again, this is right up my alley. I love those kind of neutral, easy to wear palettes. This has a little bit of warm and cool in it, and of course that really rich black. Love this palette from Wayne Goss. Highly recommend it. Newer launch that I know sold out really quickly but will be coming to retailers very soon. This is from Chantecaille and it is the Safari Collection. You guys, I love these. These are so easy to wear, and this is a perfect little kind of palette to use from summer to fall, and they're just so beautiful. You guys, I love this red earth shade, and what I have been doing is just kind of wearing one of these shadows just kind of all over my lid with a little bit of eyeliner, and I just find these to be absolutely gorgeous. So definitely a fantastic launch. Next item that has come up as my favorites over the summer, and this is not a new summer launch, but it's new to me, is I finally picked up one of the Chantecaille. These are the La Chrome Luxe Eye Duos, and this was my original love in Tibet. So beautiful. And then I also have it in Monte Carlo as well as Kenya. And you guys, I honestly love, love, love these, so I want to give them a quick shout out. So although they are not like a new launch, they are kind of my favorite little eye. I love the fact that there's only 2 shadows, quick and easy. I love that it has a little bit of like oomph to it, so it's got a little bit of this kind of lightness to it, but it's not over the top. They totally work with more mature eyes, and I feel like I need to get the other 2 that are missing from my collection. That's how much I love them. Another new to me product, but definitely worn all summer long that I love is the Decourt. These are cream shadows. They are the Eye Glow Gems, and you guys, these are fantastic. I feel like these are underrated and I just love them. They're a little bit bouncy. They're just so beautiful. I had a subscriber tell me that I've got to try them and I'm so glad I did. So Decourt, these Eye Glow Gems, amazing. And again, super easy, simple eye. Can't go wrong with them. Okay, guys, these are a little bit more recent, but they did fall in the category in August. And these are the Dior Quints. So you guys, these are gorgeous. I had never really been a huge fan of the Dior Quints. They reformulated them and they are absolutely gorgeous. I did pick them up in 3 different shades. I've got 3 videos using them. I'm actually wearing tutu today, and I just have to tell you they're great. Love soft cashmere, love new look, but they are fabulous if you are someone who wants a little bit more variety. They have 5 shadows. You can create super kind of natural soft looks to more intense, and they are just really fantastic. So that is going to be enough on the eyeshadow front. In the eyeliner category, I'm going to have to stick with my favorites, but I have been loving my Chanel Stilo U. This one is in Brune Agape, been most worn all summer long. I love all of the colors in that line. They recently came out with Psyche and Romance. Love those as well. And then I also love the Chantecaille. These are the Luster Gel Glide Silk Infused Liners, and I love it. I have it in Jasper and Amethyst. And you guys, essentially, these are like my two holy grail kind of eyeliners, especially for more mature eyes. They're gel based, they don't budge, and they're just fantastic. For mascara, you guys, I don't really have a new launch. I still use my holy grail, which is the Chantecaille Faux Cils Longest Lash Mascara. Sorry for being boring, that is just my favorite. Okay, lipstick. We could be here all day. I have been on a bit of a lipstick tear. I do not know why, but yes, I do love my lippies. I'm just going to mention a few, and I really loved the launch from Tom Ford, and it came out in the rose prick packaging, and this is in the shade Casablanca. Now, Casablanca was already one of my favorite shades, and this was a birthday gift, but you guys, I just love this. I love the pink packaging, and I just love Casablanca, so very Abby shade. It's something that I wear all the time. And I really just love this little rose prick packaging. And I love the Chantecaille. These were the lip balm launch, and this is in Madeira. So this is a great way to kind of ease into a red. And this is another one that I keep in my purse all the time. And I just love this color. It is a little bit poppy. And I just love this color. It's a fun little poppy kind of red, but sheer enough that it doesn't feel too over the top. So I've been really loving this launch from Chantecaille. Now, speaking of more of a bold kind of lipstick, I really love the formula of House of Sillage lipsticks. That's how I got onto the brand originally, was through their lipsticks. And I have to say, I am a little bit obsessed with Royal Seduction. So you guys, this is outside of my wheelhouse just a little bit, but I really find it fun, and I've just been having fun wearing this just kind of dabbed on. Royal Seduction is basically a deep kind of blue-based red, so it's really complementary for many different skin tones, and I just have really been having fun kind of doing a little bit more of a bold lip, despite the fact that I have little lips. I also love the new launch from Chantecaille. I'm a huge fan of lip veils in general, and they just came out with 3 new shades that corresponds with the Safari collection. And to be honest, I love all of these shades. This is going to be kind of transitional as you are moving into fall, but I just absolutely love the shade Acacia, and this is just your perfect tawny rose. So I love the color Acacia. I find it to be like the perfect everyday color. It is a tawny rose. It is just so pretty. Feels fantastic on the lips, and sort of a great transitional kind of lipstick from summer into fall. Okay, last little 3 lip products. During the summer, I ended up wearing a lot of like lip liner and lip glosses, and I have to tell you, I've got 3 of my favorites that have been the most worn, and my first one is from Chanel, and this is the Rouge Cocoa Gloss here, and this is in Burnt Sugar. I included this in my favorites last month, you guys. This is probably my most worn little gloss. It is just absolutely gorgeous. It's going to give your lips a little bit of life, and it looks fantastic when you're pairing it with my personal favorite lip liner, which is the Chanel lip liner in Pivot. So that's like my favorite one ever. I'll just put some of that on and top it with gloss, and Burnt Sugar is just gorgeous. So love this. I recently tried out the Chantecaille glosses. These are the Brilliant lip glosses, and I had never tried those for some reason, and I don't know why, because they really are brilliant. This is in the shade Charm, and it is just your perfect kind of nudie gloss. I just love it so much. And these ones have a little bit of a different like paint on applicator versus the dough applicator. But I really have to say these are beautiful, and again, looks good with the Pivot lip liner. And then I tried the Lip Glow Oil, and I'm actually not sure if I've talked about this on camera, and I don't know why, because this is amazing. This is in rosewood, and you guys, these little lip oils are fantastic. They're hydrating on the lips. They're very hydrating, but they're not gloppy, and I just love this color in rosewood. Okay guys, last but not least, we've got to include a little bit of luxury fragrance from the summer. I narrowed it down to 3, and we're going to start with the Gucci. This is from their Alchemist in the Garden collection, and you guys, this one is a chant for the nymph, and of course the bottle is absolutely to die for. This is like a little apothecary kind of bottle, and this is basically summer in a bottle. This is the one that makes me want to roll around on the grass and just leap up and do cartwheels and such. It is just a fun summer fragrance, and I just have been having a lot of fun wearing this. It's a frangipani kind of fragrance, you guys. It smells a bit tropical, but it's not like suntan lotion or anything like that. It's got a nice little base of vanilla, which you guys know I love, and this has just been a super fun summer fragrance. It's always going to kind of remind me of summer, and this was a birthday gift, so it also has a little extra special kind of memory for me. So really love that. Then we have got Beige. This is from the Chanel Les Exclusives line. This is the one that sort of reminds me of Johnson's baby shampoo. I know that I don't want that to be a turnoff. This again has frangipani in it. It's also a beautiful floral. It's got a hawthorn bouquet in here, as well as a touch of honey. So to me, this is happiness in a bottle, and I felt like I really needed this over the summer. It just was making me so happy. This can be a year-round scent, but definitely kind of my happiness in a bottle. So love Beige. I find this to be very easy to wear, kind of happy, classy, and just a beautiful fragrance. And then we've got what I consider a very Abby scent, and this is from House of Sillage. This is the Wonder Woman launch. You guys, this is such a gorgeous #1 bottle. Love, love, love this. So this is just like Abby in a bottle. When my daughter smelled it, she's like, yeah, that's an Abby fragrance. I just love this. So this, if you're familiar with the House of Sillage fragrances, this is basically like Passion de l'Amour, which is a beautiful kind of oud fragrance. It's rich, almost tropical, just gorgeous. And then you put that, and then you layer that with Benevolence, which is going to be a little bit more sweet. It's kind of a vanilla fragrance, just right up my alley. And if you put those together and you had a little baby, then Wonder Woman is going to be that. So Passion de l'Amour plus Benevolence equals, in my estimation, Wonder Woman 84, and I just love it because I often was layering Benevolence with a lot of other fragrances, and I just love Passion de l'Amour, just one of my favorites out of the line. So this fragrance has just made me so happy. I think it's absolutely gorgeous and has definitely been one of my favorites for the summer. Okay guys, I know there's a few other little categories that I'm not getting to, but these are basically my favorites of the summer. These are the things that I have worn the most, played with the most, and used the most. So I hope that you enjoyed this little rundown of the summer favorites, and I cannot wait to watch Angela's, and I cannot wait to watch everybody else's videos of their summer favorites, especially to see if we had any overlap. So hop on over, give Angela Van Rose a little love from me, as well as Allison Chase and Grace from Everyday Edit. just adore these women. So happy to be collaborating with them. And I'm going to leave all of their information down in the description box. But so again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a fabulous start to your weekend.